Have you lost your job recently and you're feeling like there's no purpose left to life anymore? You're constantly feeling, how am I going to manage my finances? What am I going to answer my family? What am I going to answer my dad? And what is going to happen next? Will I get next job? What will happen if I don't get my next job? Should I study something new? Where will I arrange for money when the existing money finishes? What will happen what are you thinking constantly about? Are you thinking about the time when your boss fired you, or he just said kindly resign yourself, otherwise we would have to force you to go out of the company? Has such kind of thing happened to you? Whatever it has happened, in whichever way it has happened, are you thinking about all those things again and again and ruminating over those thoughts, losing your sleep in the nights? You have lost interest in all the things that you used to feel good about doing. Apart from job, now you don't feel any interest. You have lost interest in talking to your loved ones. When your friends come over, you avoid them. You avoid calling them. You totally avoid spending time or outing with them. You feel like sleeping again and again and again. And in the night, you feel sleepless. In the daytime, you feel sleep. There is a lot of fatigue added in your body. And every now and then you think that I don't have any confidence now. Maybe my education is outdated, my skills are outdated, and I'm no good. I should have done something. So there is kind of little bit of regret added to it. There is some kind of hurt added to it. And if this is going on for more than 15 to 20 days, then this is the depression that you're going through after job loss, which, by the way, 43% of Indian population is going right now, and 20 million Americans are going through it right now. This is the ratio that has been calculated by WHO based on how the pandemic has affected people and how job losses have become so rampant that people are facing depression every now and then. Same thing had happened in 2001 and 2008 as well. Now, why am I telling all these things? The only reason I'm telling you all these things is that you can realize that you are not alone in this. There are many warriors like you who are fighting depression in this era right now. Some people must be fighting it by journaling. Some people must be doing exercises. Some people must have enrolled themselves into dance classes, music classes. Somebody must be painting out there. Somebody must be meditating. Somebody must be practicing mindfulness. So there are people who are fighting depression by doing things consciously, even if they are not feeling interested in doing those things. They are somehow pushing themselves so that they get their thoughts out of that same box that they are thinking constantly. And the box of darkness where there is no hope, where there are no opportunities, and there are no choices or options whatsoever to move ahead in their life. They are coming out of that box and doing all those things that can help them to get out of depression. And there are also some people in the world who are right now succumbing to the depression, and they are not able to step out of the house as well. Their skin is having eczema and rashes. Their hair are falling. Their weight is increasing constantly. They're not able to get up from the bed. They're crying at the instant of the word job. The moment anybody speaks about their previous job, if their previous colleagues call them, they get some WhatsApp messages, they're bursting into tears. The moment they're reading on LinkedIn or their Facebook profile, somebody has got promoted, or there was some conference where somebody was awarded. So when they are seeing all these things, they are going into depression and they are crying badly. So there are both kind of fighters in the world right now that are existing who are actually tackling with depression, and you are not alone. You can also come out of it by being either a part of that category of people who are consciously taking decision to journal, who are consciously going out for a walk, or a gym, taking their dog out for a walk. They are talking to their best friends, talking to their loved ones. They are also maintaining a diary constantly. In the morning, they are writing their thoughts entirely in the diary. By the end of the day, they are writing all those things that they did new in their life. If they were not able to read books during while they were working, today they are reading books. If they were not able to practice guitar, today they are practicing guitar. So you can either choose to learn from them, or if you are from the second category where you have lost it all, you are going through it since 2 years, you tried everything and absolutely nothing worked. None of the recreational activity worked for you. You are getting irritated, agitated, angry on the people around you in your family on whom you feel you have the power, and you feel comfortable to open up in front of them by showing the rude side of your personality, then I would suggest you see a counselor and therapist. I am Vidya Ragotra, mother of two little girls, wife to an army officer, a software engineer turned NLP master practitioner, counselor, therapist, and a life coach, turned entrepreneur, founder of Parivartan Transforming Lives, now working as a chief relationship coach, helping women to become certified counselors and mindset coach, helping individuals to come out of depression, anxiety, hurt, sadness, guilt, loneliness, rage, revenge, violence, you name it. And I'm taking them towards love, peace, joy, harmony, happiness, satisfaction, content. So if you want to join this journey of getting joy, love, peace in life, no matter what the conditions are around you, then just click on the below link and book a call with us. If you are really going through depression, where it is you're not able to handle and yet you are fighting through it, then I would request you book a call and see how the transformation happens in just one call. I look forward to meeting you soon on one-on-ones. Thank you so much.